Challenge rift time. This is 243. It looks like Patterns of Justice Monk, and as always, the soul mirror here will reveal everything you need to know if you click on it. And just like that, like witchcraft, we got all the gear, the Canon's Cube powers here, the skills and passives that we're using. So POJ, Patterns of Justice, focuses on Tempest Rush and also your Sweeping Wind here. So increases the damage that we do. It increases, Sweeping Wind will increase our attack, our attack speed is one thing, but also our movement speed, which is nice. So in a challenge rift, it's a race against time. So movement speed increasing is always nice. Balance is a huge, humongous damage increase for Tempest Rush. So this one's going to be real easy. We're using Way of 100 Fists, Tempest Rush, Inner Sanctuary, Sweeping Wind, Mystic Ally, and Mantra of Conviction. If you want to keep this really, really simple and use the least amount of skills possible, I'll give you a bit of a demo here. Activate your Sweeping Wind and just use Tempest Rush, and that'll kill everything. Keep an eye on Sweeping Wind because there are some big gaps in this rift where you won't come across enemies for a little while. So you might want to stop Tempest Rushing because it's going to drain your spirit eventually. Keep an eye on Sweeping Wind because that will wear off rather quickly. And then when you come across enemies again, activate Sweeping Wind and start Tempest Rushing. As long as enemies are around, your Sweeping Wind will stay up. But if it does drop, fear not, just reactivate it. Just tap it again like that. If you're in a really sticky situation with a big elite and you're taking a lot of damage, you can use Inner Sanctuary if you're comfortable using more than 2 skills. Mystic Allies for a bit of extra damage as well for those elite packs. And if you want to keep your fingers really busy, you can also activate Mantra of Conviction, which increases damage further also. I don't really use Way of 100 Fists for anything. You can if you run out of spirit. It's a good spirit generator. It can increase damage that we do as well, but Tempest Rush is going to be doing the bulk of our damage. There's no real reason to stop Tempest Rushing, other than maybe perhaps running out of spirit, but you should be fine. You got this. Any big issues, just ask away in the comments down below, and I will definitely do my best to help you. Let's go on in and do this together. One thing to talk about it, another thing to slay the demon. Alright. So no enemies yet. There's an enemy. Activate Sweeping Wind and start Tempest Rushing. Elite over here. I like to activate or use Mystic Ally for some extra damage. And he goes down a lot quicker. Alrighty. Pretty easy. Shielder there. Watch out for explosions. I did see the Countess Julia's amulet. The jewelry item is actually in Canon's Cube. So that actually prevents Arcane from damaging us. Something to keep in mind. Now, I can't remember which was the right way to go here. There is a power pylon, I think, somewhere coming up. I did quickly jump in here to have a quick look and come up with a route. It's not going to be an issue. Obviously, there was an elite there, so we did the right thing by killing him. Another one here. You can get a bit hairy there. It must have been back here, the power pylon. We're going to go get it. We're going to backtrack a little bit. It's just one of those large maps. It's a bit annoying. There it is. Not too sure if there was a elite here. Probably not. But we've got the power. We've got the power pylon. Uncle B loves the girthy power pylons. And now we can stop Tempest Rushing just real quick until we come across more enemies. See what I mean? There's like large gaps where Sweeping Wind will definitely deactivate, and you can also drain all your spirit if you keep Tempest Rushing. Yum 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 yum. Ooh! Alright, I should have avoided that explosion. There's 2 options when you see an explosion. Either go back, or if you have enough time, just run straight through it before it can actually nip you. That one nipped me nicely. So Pylonovich here. Let's activate that shit. Now we've got to go back again, bit more backtracking. Probably could have went the other way around as well. Again, there's a lot of options with these maps. Move! What the hell? How did I get stuck there? Pretty sure usually around there you can go straight over that furnace. So many explosions trying to kill us here, ladies and gentlemen. But we are coming close to the end, finally. Just keep an eye on that sweeping wind. Look, overall, it's pretty damn easy this week. I don't think anybody's going to really struggle with this one. There we go. Even if you've never played a monk before, just do what I told you to do. Reactivate Sweeping Wind, use your Tempest Rush, and just be careful not to deplete all of your spirit if there's no enemies around. Look at that, 3 minutes flat. And also keep an eye on Sweeping Wind. As long as enemies are within the actual aura of Sweeping Wind, and see how quickly it actually deactivates. So I think you've got like 3 seconds or something to make sure that you have the aura up and enemies are inside the Sweeping Wind, otherwise it's just going to deactivate. But keep an eye on those 2 things. It's pretty easy this week. You shouldn't die unless, obviously, you get hit by those explosions. Just make sure that you stay out of those. You don't have to avoid Arcane because you got the Countess Julia's Amulet. You're good to go. Any big issues, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you live on Twitch TV tomorrow. Lots of love from your creepy Uncle B. See yas!